Good morning, ladies. How are you? I'm happy to be here with you. I am Maggie, your fearless marketing coach. And I think that if you are really serious about your business, you need to really be serious also about selling. I see that I am live. Fantastic. Let me know who is here with me. If you are watching this as a replay, then let me know because we are creating this amazing, fantastic energy of growing together. So just send me quickly some likes or some hearts or just a comment. That would be great. I see that people are hopping in. Hello, hello, hello. Fantastic. Topic for today is crafting irresistible sales offers. And you know what? I think that we need to be really, really serious in the sales topics if we are serious about developing and expanding our business. Because if you don't do that, if you are trying to avoid sales, if you are trying to, stand behind the automation, especially in the very beginning of your business, because it happens frequently that starting entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs, try to avoid sales, try to avoid direct contact with the clients, and they believe that they can hide in these automated funnels, which are very, very luring. But in fact, what happens is that we are transferring our energy to our clients. So if you are not confident about your offer, and we will be talking about how to construct the offer that you will be confident about a bit later. If you are not confident, your client will catch it, even if you do it through the automated funnel. So today, I'm going to talk about how you can create your offer so it is heart based, so it is prepared with grace, so it is with line it's in line with your authenticity, with your unique energetic style, and it's selling like this. So let me just check. One thing, a very important thing that I wanted to share with you. If you don't sell like a motherfucker, sorry, for my French, you don't have a business. You just have a hobby, quite expensive hobby, because you don't have clients, you don't create revenue streams, you don't have any, safety cushion. So we will be talking about 7 essential steps or 7 essential elements of your heart-based, heart-centered offer that is selling like that to your ideal clients. And well, as Jeff Walker says, sales is enthusiasm transferred. This is really something that resonates in me, especially because I was trying to avoid sales for a long, long time. And I believe that I cannot sell online, that I cannot be, this, delicate, authentic woman who is having really relaxed conversation about the needs of my client. I believe that I would be this sleazy, like manipulative saleswoman, heartless, heartless woman who is pushing people to some things that they don't want or they don't need. This is not truth anymore, because sales is something that that you can learn. This is a skill, and you can learn it not from day one. I would say that this is not very complicated, and you can learn it in a couple of months. And really, every time you are practicing it, you are getting better and better, because the devil, really the core of that, is in the repetition. You need to get better in anything. You have to produce several number of repetitions, right? Oh, I see that Kim is with us. Hello, hello, good morning, Kim. So I was speaking about the enthusiasm. It's about really falling in love with your offer, falling in love with your product before you offer it to your client. If you are thrilled, if you are really positively, pumped with the energy, with what you are selling, if you truly, truly trust that this is something that will help, is helping, is absolutely amazing offer for your clients, this energy will be transferred to your clients. Because really, in the essence, we are not service providers. What we're not even coaches. We are guides to our clients, and our role is to open the door for them, for the specific topic they are interested in, and guide them, lead them, sometimes even by hand, so that we facilitate for them the easy way of putting their, one feet in front of another. And we make it easy for them. We facilitate the process, very important process, which is, in essence, this is the transformation. And if you remember Star Wars, I'm sure that many of you watched the Star Wars. One of the main characters is Luke Skywalker. In the beginning, Luke Skywalker, in the very first movies, he is really, in essence, he's a farm boy. He is a good pilot, right? But he is a farm boy. And the transformation through the whole saga is about Luke becoming this Jedi warrior and later Jedi Master, which is absolutely the best Jedi Master in the galaxy. So it is the transformation from zero to hero in a way, right? And the transformation is really the core of your offer. So I have promised you to cover 7 points or 7 elements of the irresistible offer, while the transformation is really the point number 1. This is your big promise. This is why you are really, this is your why you are really in this business, what you are doing to your client. You are not selling them products, you are promising them the big transformation. So the big promise should be usually expressed in one sentence. Ideally, it should be less than 10 words. So in my case, for instance, this is become fearless and unstoppable, 4 words. Think about your business, what it could be. It could be from something to something. What is the zero moment? What is the highest moment that your client would like to achieve? And to deliver this this big promise, you need a hook. This is your step number 2. The hook is really the bite that you need in your advertising, you need in your speech. The hook, it is something that will lure your ideal client, will drive the attention of your ideal client to your offer. So in my case, for instance, the hook, I have actually 2 hooks. It's either free from fear or say goodbye to your fear. One essence, very, beautifully put, several words. The less, the better. It could be even 1 word if you want. But this is something that will, make your client to draw attention, to pay attention, to have a look on your post, on your advertising, on your video. Now, the step number 2, step number 3, the element. The third element is really the story. To give the tangibility to your offer, it is really great to add the story element, to describe this transformation that you are offering. It could be your story, it could be the testimonial of your client. Like the little story I have brought here from the Luke Skywalker and from the farm boy to the Jedi Master. What was his pain in the beginning, how he was working with his guide, and the role of his guide. If you remember in this story, that was what's the name of the guy? Yoda, right? The little green or gray creature with the funny ears, little guy who is famous for his quotes. And I was checking in the internet the absolutely like top quotes of Yoda. One that is, I think, the best in our context is the one that I have made a note of. If no mistake you have made, losing you are. Different kind of game you should play. These are the words of Yoda, and I think that these are very smart words, because what he says in essence is that if you don't fail, there is no learning. And nobody can expect that, and your client shouldn't also expect that in day one, she will experience the total transformation. I mean, the nature of the transformation is that it is happening step by step. It is happening gradually. And your body and your mind need to have time to absorb, to recalibrate, to take it in. It is a big change for the body, right? This is the big learning. So we have three elements: big promise, the hook, and the story. And the element number 4 is urgency. It's very smart to add to your offer the element of the urgency. And what I mean here is either you limit your offer in time, so it is available only for particular part in time, like available only for a week or only in this particular month in a year, or it is available only for limited number of people. So only for 20 people, only for 5 people. If you don't give this element, if you don't include, this element in your offer, people don't have this loving kick in the butt to make a move, and actually they will be delaying their activity forever. Some people obviously they are inclined to take your offer even if there is no urgency element, but majority of the people will say, yeah, this is something interesting for me. So, and then the life happens and then they forget, or something steps on their way. So if you don't include this element, you are simply dropping this client. So this is dropping opportunity, right? Bonus. This is the element number 5. This is really, no-brainer. This is your extra offer for people who are taking fast decisions. So basically, this is the extra element. If you buy today, or if you buy by end of a week, I will give you the extra. And this extra could be extra piece of service. It could be extra discount. It could be extra product. Think about it. I mean, you just get creative, and I'm sure you will find the best bonus in your niche. The element number 6. This is risk reversal. What we want to do, we want to really make the whole selling process and getting on the other side for our client as easy and as pleased, I think, as possible. Pleasurable, yes, pleasurable. Thank you very much. By adding different elements that will remove the risk, or will remove the element of the tension from the client. So, and there are different techniques for that. People are using different kinds of guarantees, and there are, I would say, like different opinions on that. Some people believe that you should be giving like full guarantee. And if people are using your product, your service for, let's say, 14 days, and they would like the full refund is definitely granted for them. There are other who says guarantees are luring the clients who are not serious, and are luring the clients who are hoppers in a way. So they are, fishing for some free gifts, and they are not serious. They are not really committed to do the job. So this is another group of people who basically says there are no guarantees, no refunds, and it's okay. I think it is your internal decision how you would like to interact with your people, and what is your policy here. But a really good practice, if you don't want to give any guarantee, or if you don't want to offer the refund, the good practice which allows people really to interact with the product are different test drives, for instance, or you can give them the sneak peek into your membership or into your program. Even if your program doesn't have a website, you can always show it even on a piece of paper, or on a PDF, or on the Word document. What are the what is the content of your program, for instance. One thing that also creates very different opinion is the access. Sometimes people give only the access to, especially for the courses. I'm speaking here about the courses or the memberships. When you are offering the course, for instance, 6 weeks course, or 4-week course, 8-week course which is limited in time. And my clients ask me, how long should I give the access for this course? Is it only for the length of the course, or should it be longer, and how much longer? There are people who give lifetime access, so you can return to to your classes whenever you want. I'm not a big fan of that solution, even though this is like full disclosure and everything for the client. What it does, it doesn't put the limit to the training. When the client, it's not best option for the client really, because if the client doesn't have this this border, he or she will be delaying the time she finishes the course, because life happens, people get distracted, not everybody is super organized, not everybody will be going module by module, and usually people like at least half of your group will finish your course much later than another half. Some people will never finish your course, and that's normal. You always have people who buy stuff, get committed in the beginning, and they never finish it. So I am on the other side of this equation, where I believe that we should give extended access. So, for instance, if your course is 6-8 weeks, you can give 6 months or a year access, and then when the deadline comes in, you can inform the client that a month before, for instance, that they should be arriving till the end of their course. Or you can offer alternatively the extension, which could be the extra revenue. Usually this is the small fee for extension for the next period, next 6 months, or next year, even monthly. So that could become your little extra membership fee. So that was point number 6. And point number 7, I left it in the end because this is one of the important vehicles, which is price. And people have really a lot of doubts about price. And I promised to you guys to prepare completely separate episode about pricing, because the topic is really, really huge. But the truth is that the price should be aligned with your energetic state, with your personal journey, and with your internal state. You should be aligned with your prices. If you are not aligned, so for instance, you are asking, and usually this is what happens to my client, majority, if not all, when we start to work, their level of pricing is at least twice too low as they should be calling for the value of their offering. And this is typical, especially for women. We get shy, we are feeling less confident about our pricing. And even though we believe in our offers, we see the incredible value, we chicken. We get shy a little bit or more when it comes to standing behind our prices. And the funny thing is that even though we believe in the transformation we provide, during the sales conversation, when only we sense that the client hesitates a little bit, we immediately offer lower price. And it happens even before that. For instance, you want to offer something for, let's say, 5K or 3K, and this is the price that makes you, makes you happy, makes you relaxed. And yet during the sales conversation, you say, I want 1,000 for that. And the client starts to, usually there is a silence, and you cannot cope with the silence. So you lower even the price, which is already 3 times lower you wanted to ask in the first place. You already start lowering this price, or you start to make it easier for your client. This is the big mistake. So today what I want to say is that the price needs to be aligned with you, with your energetic state. You need to stand firmly behind your price. You need to feel good about your price. And by feeling good, I mean feeling proud about your prices, feeling that this is your price reflects the value of the transformation you are providing to your client. And think about it. I mean, if your client 6 weeks ago was miserable, lost, confused, and within the short 6 weeks period, or 8 weeks period, or whatever period is this, but with this short moment, you are providing this amazing transformation, and the client is in a completely different place, completely different mindset, with a completely different energy. This is this should cost serious money. So you shouldn't be shy about your pricing, okay? What I wanted to, highlight today, and let me just summarize the 7 steps for you. We were talking about crafting irresistible offers, and I was speaking about 7 steps or 7 elements of this irresistible offer. So let me just summarize this for you. Element number 1 is big promise. Element number 2 is the hook. Element number 3 is the story. Element number 4 is urgency in time. 5 are the bonuses. 6 is risk reversal. And 7 is the aligned price. If you would like to start working on your offers, then I am happy to chat about that, because this is something that is really making people uncomfortable. And once we craft the irresistible offer for your ideal client and you start selling this with ease, with this energy of, you know, expansion, then things start to shift. Then you start to attract your ideal client, and you start doing this with grace, with ease, because, you know, we are all craving for really freedom. I think this is what we want to have. So that was me for today. I think that it's enough. In the next episode, I'm going to share more about pricing. I'm not sure if it will be the next one, but within the next few weeks, I will prepare the episode on that. Today, I wish you wonderful rest of your day and amazing weekend. Get recalibrated, re-energized, and let's see each other very soon. Bye now.